Yay.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics. It's not an average school. They might even be doing work for the Alliance.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Pokéraptor. My dude, why do you have to hit me? By the way, you have been granted moderator privileges. How's it going? You do has the power, don't abuse it. God, I hear two streams going at once and it messes with my brain. What other stream? Good, I'm almost finished with digitally coloring my versions. Woo woo! Cerberus Lab. I hope I do this right. I feel like my nose is on fire with sneezing so much. Oh, allergies are great. Can't cover up that pretty face of yours, Garrus. I'm just praying I don't get a nosebleed. Yeah, that would suck. Been there. Know how that is. Luckily, I don't have too bad of allergies, but they get me from time to time. Ooh, I got an achievement. Use an offensive power, adrenaline rush, shield increase. I want the shield. Yeah, even outside.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight.
You guys need to start eating
must want this
honey
place
from
bad.
your local area. That helps.
Receiving incoming transmission.
It's got to be
Let's hear
local
it.
honey, though.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
It can't be the bear. No, it's got to be local. So you got to go to your farmer's market. That is a humongous ship compared to our little guy. Why is Cerberus being such a jerk?
Come and get me.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Get ready. I've almost got the door incoming. Casualties!
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were
That's
sent home
fine.
when word of the Reaper invasion spread.
I need some more
But a
local
few
Colorado
volunteered to
honey.
stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Close the door. Don't let anyone in.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
That's so messed up.
Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says we need your line. But your sister...
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
I definitely have to find his sister. Come on. Instruction law, the kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way I could really survive out there with any more training, not without field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Don't think they care for this much, but I won't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids. Mine. Lay off the kids. They're my kids. They're my children. That's basically what that letter said.
Orders are to take them alive. Check the file. Hostiles. Keep going! Get down!
Click, clack, clout. Not the raid. Hi, welcome, raiders. Again, playing Mass Effect. I just started too. How's it going? How was the stream? Oh, I misread that. Sorry. I have a new follower, Tula Narito Village. How's it going? How's it going? I need to change my mini feed. Hang on. Shows me the last 3, and I want the last one. There we go. There we go. No raid. My apologies. No click-clack raid. That was the last thing the other day. But Tulin of Rito Village. Tulin? I think I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. How's it going? Can you, like... Continue. Ooh, I get the pets from the new one. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Just playing a bit of Mass Effect. I'm trying to find... trying to make sure there's no, like, dying children anywhere, so bear with me. There we go.
Crap, she's hurt. She needs help.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother.
Yes,
He's
I'm
with
so
Kaylee
glad I
Sanders at
found his
security.
sister.
Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
She looks old. Sorry, I know that's mean. Let me make sure no one's on this side. Okay, so it's the door. I saw that at, like, the last minute, too. Ooh, ooh.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
I'm on my way. I gotta get to him.
Eat this!
Hey, it's Jack.
Shepard?
Oh, a big boy.
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
Military forces. They need support.
Ow. Psycho Battle Princess.
Get ready! More on the way!
That is not what I meant to do. I don't have anything to hydrate yet. It's too early. Psycho, you're not wrong, and I will have to get this here momentarily. Did you die? Good, you died.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up.
She seems so
All right, amp check.
normal
Frankly,
now.
those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5.
Juice and an energy bar.
Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah,
I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you!
Just like you said,
Drink
Pokey.
your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall.
I'll be right back, because I have to go get water. Okay. And cheers. I know you can't see it there, but I have it in my hand just like he's showing. Delicious.
It should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
Teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Wonder why she never mentioned it.
I can't believe you and our teacher worked together. With both of you here.
Where is the stupid laptop? There it is. High priority target, student ID 12-5D, Prangley, status capture, opportunity, priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to high level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores considered prime candidate for indoctrination, high level enhancements, and long-term infiltration. Indoctrination just sounds so dirty. I don't like that.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names?
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Edie said she wanted to have some fun, so here she is.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be
That's a lie.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Not to mention they're like killing your friends, bro. Like, I wouldn't take that. Another one, huh? Excuse you? Burn.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Wait, what's that? Fire sticky mine in the traffic. It will detonate when enemy steps in range.
There they are. Put them down!
Big boys down. Shields are up. Sorry, Edie. I picked the wrong direction.
Caleb, we're in the...
We can go through that side area. Nice one, Crangley!
Oh. Get him, Garrus. Really? Some more? You missed a grenade throw from that close. That is sad. That's just sad.
Everyone okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield tech. Throwing fire!
I don't know who you are, but stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now. This is a multi-core shield prototype based on cyclonic barrier tech. It'll hold off your guns for hours.
Sanders, this is Shepard. I've got some scared students hiding behind a shield prototype.
How do we know it isn't just Cerberus rigging the voice?
You could test for distortion peaks, Isaac, like I did when you faked a voice print to break curfew. And if that's Octavia's shield, remind her that I docked her half a grade because application of non-concurrent forces overloaded the emitters.
Thanks, Sanders. You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there.
I destroy the shields and kill them.
They'll get you out of here.
On accident.
Okay. Thanks.
I bet you that's what would happen too. I would destroy shields and they would destroy with it.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
No way. I'm game. Whoops. Whoops. That was fun to use. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but it was fun.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Oh my god. This frickin' lady.
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive.
Screw you, ma'am.
I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
They're definitely ready. But the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
What, does she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
I love that they cut it off. That's funny. Pokéraptor, I gotta send you a picture of my gamer's chair, by the way.
Damned if
Don't
you
let me
aren't a
forget.
sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer. And we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war.
Take care of yourself, Admiral.
Same to you. Anderson out.
I'm wondering if I made the right choice.
Packets available on Bitcoin.
I'm gonna talk to people.
Yes, Shepard?
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrett. So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with
I gotta find more missions to save people and get people.
Commander, you have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Commander, I heard you stay with the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense is cooked up to keep you there. We should talk. It's safer in person. You'll find me on Citadel, Bay D24. Hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got this out of this academy. Admiral Hackett agreed to send you this your way. While the students are out on duty, I'm doing what I could do to help the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen. Some of the more high-tech, staying back to help out too, and watching them work. It's a future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generation, and I'll have to thank you for that. Sweet. Hey, Shepard. Thought through some combination of medical miracle and dumb luck, I survived the meeting I took on Mars, and the doctor said I'm still not ready to be released, but I'd like to see you if you can spare the time. Counselor Dina offered to make me a Spectre. Still thinking about it, whether or not I should accept. Stop by my room at the hospital when you're in the Citadel. And I've gotten a few messages, got no response with Earth's comm system out. I don't expect this will go through either, but I heard a rumor that Normandy docked at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at the hospital under the name Tanner Neurar. Please excuse the moniker. Email encryption in the line of work. It is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I'm not in good health. We should meet before circumstance forces apart again. There's a lot in the Citadel. I gotta go to the Citadel. Commander, there's an Alliance research worker in a Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers could have direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support this effort. Please visit Bryson's laboratory to Citadel at once. And the last one. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange that as soon. In the meantime, come see me at the Citadel. God, there's a lot at the Citadel. Hold up, is this a main mission? God, there's a lot.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered.
Ooh, I probably should have did this later.
It's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
We're fine.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
It survives. It can survive this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
Processing update. Taken more able-bodied men and women to pacify neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious and safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet and increase food rations for payment for work. Most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight an entire colony, and if families knew what are going to see their sons and daughters again, they'd no way to incorporate. Damn, that's messed up.
This data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
A bit. But at least you're catching on these days.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Garrus is kind of a jerk, but it's kind of funny. He's like jerk in a nice way.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's...
Should I give Stormy and Honey a free treat?
Prothean.
Like the Collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Imagine the diseases if you'd be a you know...
There they are.
Ooh, here we go. But we're gonna pause it real quick. If he came out of stasis from 50,000 years, imagine the diseases he would not be accustomed to. they both enjoyed that very much.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Thank you for the hydration. I love how I drink through my forehead with my dude there. That's what it looks like anyway. Oh, dude, I shot his head off. Diseases, denial of when he, all the thing. Yeah, I mean, when you don't drink by pouring the water in your forehead. Totally, you know, I just suck it through the pores of my skin, you know, that's how it works.
There.
Through my
That
hair
lab found
follicles,
footage
what's
of
left of them
Protheus.
anyway.
Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Wait! I want to check some things out before we move on. There's other doors.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
That's
We didn't kill
messed
these people,
up.
and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Use a reverse plant drinking from your head, not your roots. Absolutely. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistant movement that we can expect attack the security center between 22 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling force from across the colony. This gives a perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained and Dr. William to escape firing near-miss shots, keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with any luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and only the man who escaped the Cerberus trap. This might put him in charge. Damn! That's messed up. Local resistance heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue to stand patrol activities, maintain the illusion of large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Man, I really hope I find all the stuff they need. That's why I'm searching so hard. already go in here? This is someone's home, right? Yep, that's someone's home. Shot watching a game. That sucks. Let's do this pod data over here first. Oop, his eyes are glowing. Like, what the heck?
I never thought our empire would fall.
It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had a 6-foot cardboard cut out of anything, it would probably scare me. I'd wake up all
Victory.
groggy. I'm like, ah!
Broadcast the stasis readiness signal
Forgot I
to
had
all
that.
life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Well, happy late B-Day. Like, what the heck? This dude looks weird. That's funny.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw
April
was static.
Fools!
Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success.
Man,
the
having a
Prothean
birthday on
cipher
April
you
Fools.
received on Pharaohs,
I'd
it
mess with
lets
you
you see the
all the
images
time.
as a Prothean would
Every
and
year.
understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
By law, I'm legally a joke. That's... I mean, I guess. I get it. Damn. My stepmom is an independence woman. She's born on 4th of July. She gets fireworks for her birthday every year. Everyone celebrates her birthday. I know I want fireworks on my birthday, but I'm 10 days too late. You can't play this game with epilepsy. He's pissed.
Victory! Seal the bunker!
Acknowledged.
That means you must drink a lot for your birthday.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Stormy's so lazy. Look at him. Look at that potato.
People.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Pokéraptor, snipe him. It'll be your
understood
first
that
snipe.
one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Come on, Pokéraptor, snipe him.
Backup forces are here.
Nice. Look at that. Already using his powers for good. I really don't understand how they think those bots would work. Like, anyone would really click on those. Magnificate? Yeah, that's the word. Holy crap, that turret destroyed me. I accidentally copied their message to my clipboard. Whoops. Now you can post the spam. I can. Oh, I do that with... Oh, I mean... I can only imagine how easy it would be.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
I got a message. Don't know what it says, but I know I got one. Finished all the artwork. Nice. I'm also working on another ref sheet for a friend of mine, so getting that done slowly. I need to work on my first shoot, and I'm going to a convention in September. Furry Fiesta or something. Furry Migration, that's what it is. Furry Fiesta is going on right now. I wish I was there. Okay. I see. Dumb. Yeah, Furry Fiesta's there, and it's going on this weekend. I'm surprised you didn't go, Pokey. I want Texas barbecue so bad. I hate having to jump over things. It's like, I don't have the funds. I'm saving up for the Switch 2. Oh, you're getting a Switch 2? Yeah, I'm not paying that price. Screw that. $80 games? No thanks. And actually, it might be more because of the tariffs. Yeah, I'll wait.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound. Looks like we've got a siege on our hands. Here they come.
Is it a law you told me about yesterday? What? Law? What? What's going on? Was asking if you wanted a new.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Texas.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom
speaking,
break, now's the time.
Passed here in Texas. Totally missed that. What's the new law in Texas?
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access. Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
It's carp today? It's total carp, right? Holy shit. I shot his head off too. And his head off. Oh, I love shooting head off now. I mean, I try not to swear on stream instead of cursing when I check other stuff. Oh, okay. Crap is a curse? I didn't know crap was a curse. It's like the one word my parents used to let me use. And then they got mad at me for using frickin'.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Give me a second. I just want to search in here first. Apparently, you can be pulled over and charged with a DUI if you are drinking coffee while driving. It's supposed to be too much coffee, but let's be fair here. How can... Okay, hold on. How the hell are you going to be able to... It's caffeine. I could... Oh my god. Dude, you could do the same thing if you have too much soda. Oh, that's... Y'all Texans are ridiculous. What in the California laws is going on in Texas? I would get a DUI immediately in the morning. That's...
There, you've got it.
That could not have passed. And if it did, that's going to be reversed. Ew.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
He's got some fangs. Dude, Garrett's got knocked out.
Be careful, he's confused.
I don't think any cop in any county is going to follow that law. I bet most cops are going to
50,000
be
years
guilty
for us,
of that
but for
law.
him, it's only been
A few minutes! No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Every cop on the force will get a DU. Will be guilty of driving under the influence of coffee. Especially night shift.
The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis.
So all anime?
This bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be
There's no way to block that anime. That's funny. There's no way to actually do that.
You will be the voice of our people.
God, Texas is stupid. Y'all have some stupid people in the government over there. I mean, we have stupid people in government here in Colorado too, but stupid for two different reasons.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
All you need is a VPN.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Ooh,
But he's
mad.
not new.
I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Can we trust him?
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
Jesus Christ.
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it.
Damn.
It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason.
Dude, this dude's a spider. He's got 8 pupils.
This is a reminder.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
This is a reminder.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Sorry, that got me. They
Commander,
used to eat flies.
You may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
You have more questions, Commander?
Nothing more.
Commander.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Shuttle bay now?
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
It's a dog.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience,
oh, I didn't
it made
realize
sense for me
Honey's
to take
also
over as
on
shuttle
the bed.
pilot when
They're
we left
both
Earth.
there.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Cool. I can buy stuff here. Sweet. Damn. EP puppies? Yes, they're EP puppies. Apparently there's unfortunately a good amount of people who believe Hawaii and Puerto Rico are part of the U.S. These people, I mean, not U.S. are legally coming here even though they know you don't need a passport in order to go to either. Yeah. Yep. Definitely don't need a passport.
Stay. Bad dog.
Oh, he's not bad. He's a good boy. I'm getting all these little models.
Hey, boss. So, that Turian's on board now, no?
That, and Edie's got herself a shiny robot body.
What?
She got that Cerberus bot and took it over.
You're shitting me.
I shit you not.
Huh. You down here for a reason? Or you just come to tell me about Edie?
Just came down to talk.
Meathead.
Great.
He eats crayons.
Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Probably.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire Collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
He said it so white.
Things to call you.
As long as you
Loco.
remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Loco, huh? That's funny. Sorry. Being Hispanic, it's funny when I hear Spanish words said like that. Look, he's a good boy, just sleeping. Go. Oh, he's dreaming. Look at him dream. Sorry. So I was already in engineering. Let's go to crew deck. Damn, can you imagine having that many roommates? Screw that. No one's in here yet. I know no one's gonna be on this other side, I don't believe. What the hell is that? Poker table? Sweet. That's funny. They won't even let you into the women's bathroom anymore. Like I did in the last game. Reassign powers. Hold on. Whatever, cat. I just find it funny, that's all.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Liara? What is all this stuff?
After you left for Earth, I had the chance to track down the information trader
True.
who'd kidnapped my friend. It wasn't easy, but I found the Shadow Broker and took over his information network.
You're running that from the Normandy?
What I can. Not all of the old broker's networks remained intact, but I have agents.
So you took over as the galaxy's most famous information trader?
Notorious might be a better term. At least it means I can help research this Prothean device.
She's the intel broker.
It's far too dangerous to use until we understand it.
I didn't do the DLC from the second one.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable.
I think she just
People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't.
resources.
I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
No upgrades yet. David, you won't get this far unless you find an exact connection with the Earth. We made it. Oops. The thing is, Protheans must have seen the technology preserved someone over 50,000 years. No wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. Don't care. Garrus, my husband, why are you so sad?
Shepard?
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Anytime.
He's sad. I feel sad for him. His world is getting destroyed. Okay, so I've talked to majority of people. I think we can move on. Alliance officials confirm local resistant movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off Eden Prime. Woo! I gave them enough. That's great. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime for a reason to remain unclear. Set up facilities to occupy the colony, but after constant attacks from United Populace, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending an evacuation transports now to get the colonists off-world before Reaper forces reach the colony. We owe this victory to the Alliance. Resistance leader Edward Crabb said that in the prepared statement, the people of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance Intel has given us the tools. We need to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Hell yeah! Okay. Sorry for all the talking. You know how it is in these games. Asgard. I don't understand what
I found something.
Oh. Well, I figured out what the scanner does. Kind of. War asset found. wreckage of a field destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the breeze. Didn't need it. Wow, this used a lot of fuel, so I hope it was worth it.
Signal confirmed.
Alliance Naval Exploitation Flotilla. So this is another way to get assets, I see. Remains of Reaper Destroyer intel. Oops. See that? I'm scared. Run away!
Evasion successful.
That was kind of scary. Meet with the diplomats.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Erdnot Rex. And I'm not just some
Procreate your
junkyard
husband.
Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatrash,
Ooh,
you
he's
may not
pissed.
like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing, wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
It was 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatrash here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess, and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the
She's a
genophage,
beast.
and you're going to give them back.
Dalatrash, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for...
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I had to stand up to that bish.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Yeah, you're being a bully. Ha! Uh-oh, did I make a mistake? Just kidding. Let's see what you can do, Jarvik. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked by messages right now. So that's Garrus, this is me, and that's Jarvik. Confirm. I had something crawling on me. I don't like it. Get away. Oh, I messed up again. Right? Yeah, she's a bully. Screw her.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them home, Rex. You've waited long enough for this day.
A lifetime. I appreciate the assist, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
He wouldn't be king then, would he? Who's that?
He's a Prothean.
Sometimes I'm not sure if the Normandy's a warship or a traveling freak show. But as long as he can hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dolatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex!
We have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Oh, damn it, Rex.
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
And if we insist otherwise?
You'll have another war on your hands.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
He pushes him.
I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
What the hell is that?
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
They were much smaller in my cycle.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
A Cypher analyst over in Intel?
Make sure.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? No wonder you're so soft. Too busy writing poetry about waterfalls. Shepard, I don't like this. I should be the one going in.
How about you stay here and we only fight one war at a time?
That was just good old-fashioned Krogan hot air. If it had been real, they'd be dead. Idle threats are empty threats. Maybe when this war is over, you can come live on Tuchanka. You'd fit right in.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever since Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
Never going to let us forget about the Rachni War.
That's very true. He was a test
Last
tube,
time I was
baby.
at the Citadel, I didn't see a Turian statue in your honor.
Just wait till this war is over.
It's been good talking to you again, Rex.
It'll be even better when we have a few Solarians for lunch.
I love Rex. He's funny.
Please don't touch that. As I said, Commander, don't touch that.
I don't want to touch it. Let me touch it.
Agree with him or not? Clear. Ensure the smooth handover of the Krogan detainees.
Who gave the order?
Our superiors. That's all that matters.
But they're gonna cure the genophage. Everything we've done to stop the Krogan will be for nothing.
When I want your opinion, I'll promote you. Until then, stay sharp.
Commander Shepard, I'm Lieutenant Tolan. I've heard about your exploits against the Reapers.
All of it good, I hope.
Your mission on Vermeer holds special renown in STG. The assistance you lent our team tipped the balance. But now, I'm not so sure.
It sounds like you don't agree with what I'm doing here.
You're upsetting a balance of power that stood for 1,000 years. And if you succeed, we're ill-prepared to face a resurgent Krogan.
The Krogan aren't the problem anymore. The Reapers are.
For now. But once the Reapers are dealt with, history will repeat.
Good day, Lieutenant.
I hope you can keep it that way, Commander.
I mean, I understand that they have some concerns. I get it. I guess they just have to stop being such a weak species.
This is Senior Research Director Wicks, authorizing visitor access to lower level. Now take this elevator down, and someone will...
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
All specimens are accounted for, sir.
Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have you here.
Morden.
Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morden.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here?
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic.
Why can't...
Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Hey, Olympus.
Are you here to kill me?
That would serve no tactical purpose.
Erdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
True, Cat,
Why?
true.
What am I to you?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off. Secure all data to off-site locations.
Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good
What's
day.
happening? We have multiple ships inbound.
We're moving forward in the game. There's been a lot of funny moments. Of course it's Cerberus.
Only one survived, Rex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Solarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures. Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
You'll see Tachanka again. I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard.
Who has eyes? Enemy ships are attacking the land. Appears to be.
Something's wrong with the elevator. It's not responding. There. Try it now, Commander.
Oh shit.
Oh crap. Get back!
See, he said crap.
Commander Shepard, are you all right?
Is there another way out of here?
Log, Morden Solus 178. Shepard. Log, Morden Solus 178.3. Malin's cure disrupting autoimmune response. Krogan females dying. Malin's data details procedures. Spotted his error. Brute force application to alter hormone levels. Shows how far he'd fallen. Glad I saved data. Have developed counteragent. Saved at least one female.
Make sure there's. Excuse you. Oh, I hate that I hate run and whatever that would be called is the same button.
Log, Morden Solus 162.3. Used STG ties to secure station here. Gained autonomy in caring for Krogan test subjects. Females were obviously dying. Barbaric experiments. Malin's fault. My responsibility to fix. Need to save them.
Good job, Morden.
The way out is over here, Commander.
They also said fudge. Yes.
Shepard, it's Rex. I took the shuttle. Do whatever it takes to get the female up to the landing pad. I'll try to make life miserable for Cerberus.
Taking enemy fire from position. Teltech forward.
I kind of like this guy.
There will be more. More incoming.
Don't let him take cover in the lab!
That's terrifying. It liquefies you.
Isn't going to last long against this sort of firepower.
Shepard, Cerberus in vicinity. Hurry!
We're on our way.
Species 732, the Yogg, has been authorized for covert uplift. They are ideal candidates for expanding Solarian influence with full deniability. The risk is minimal.
Dude, those things are ugly.
The genophage.
Nothing else, right? Oh, they fixed the running a little bit. Oh, are you gonna attack me or no?
That spares us 2 bullets.
Guess he didn't like the food.
Works for me.
Shepard, Cerberus troops at checkpoint. Attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance. Enemy still present. Pod under fire. Quickly, Shepard. Technician dead. Clear us through the checkpoint.
What do you think of this gun?
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in the STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reaper's left unchallenged.
On an overnight field trip, gonna go to bed now.
We'll do more than challenge.
Have a good night, Olympus. I'll talk to you later.
Shepard, meet us at
Bye.
next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target.
No! You cannot catch me.
Where's the Normandy? They aren't responding.
Shepard, get cracking. I'll try to draw some of their fire.
Shepard, last attack compromised security systems. Attempting to compensate.
Hang on. We're trying to get to you, Morton.
Oh. It's the future and they still have these old things for water? Dang.
Cerberus isn't fooling around.
The end of a cycle always marks the beginning of chaos.
I can't imagine what you must have seen.
No, you can't.
Well, we're about to see it now.
Arrive, squad. Your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
Looks like Cerberus got some upgrades.
Trying to cover you. Push ahead.
Head-to-head will get us ripped up, Shepard.
We may be able to flank them.
Keep moving.
Good, they're out dead.
To the next checkpoint. I'm
The
sure
Solarian
Cerberus
is dead.
isn't done.
How do I get up there?
Scanning. Access confirmed.
That's how.
Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Every war has its traitors. The enemy is persistent.
They're up top, too.
Find cover! I'm headed up top.
Alright, squad. Trap the female at checkpoint 2. Take her out.
Elevator malfunctioning, Shepard. Need assistance.
How do I get over there?
Cerberus outside pod, Shepard. Need assistance.
Take him out! Get him away from the female!
Species 408, the Varan, could provide a novel form of biological.
Where am I getting shot from? Oh, there you are. Goodbye.
Shepard, suspect Cerberus has cut power. Can't progress until you reroute emergency systems.
Dude, pod integrity is going down. I gotta do this quick. Can you like?
A power conduit must be nearby.
Go online.
Excellent. Can clear us. Wait! Another Cerberus squad.
Keep up the pressure! Don't let him near the female!
Understood.
dude. This
Affinity for destruction intact, Shepard. Can clear us.
How are you
this
holding
gun can do wonders
Containment
against
strong,
the.
but not designed for direct fire. This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope not Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you at the top.
Gross.
We found the Krogan.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Shepard, get your ass up here. I can't fly around forever.
The female's on the way up.
Shepard, they found us. Under heavy attack. Enemy still present. Pod under fire. Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard. Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh, here we go.
You've got incoming.
Cerberus has a lot of these things. Come on, it's not like we haven't taken him out before. Let's do it. No! Look at his face.
Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable.
That's some serious firepower. Maybe we can crack it open.
Really? You missed?
It's done.
Yeah, but watch out. We still got Cerberus troopers left.
Shepard, I think you did it. Looks clear from here. I'm coming in now.
Level 35. Heck yeah. Ooh, you got a little paw action right there. There you go, Pokey.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there.
Morden. This game's got some jokes.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
He laughed before he died.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The Elusive Man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
I haven't seen Krogan in a couple weeks. Not Krogan. Ha! Corbin. Ha. He's supposed to be helping me with this game. So is Ellie, and he's out playing Magic the Gathering. Damn, that thing's massive. I didn't realize it was big.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morton. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morton. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
Sounds fishy.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
The Solarian Dalatraz was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Damn, I wish I was born way later so I can experience something like this.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralak Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
His quote-unquote DNA.
You think the Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured?
I hate going through that thing. So unnecessarily
Commander,
slow.
We've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Alright, I think this is where we are going to save. Yes. Make sure it's saved. It did save. Sweet. Alright, I am getting really nervous on, like, you know, if I'm making the right decisions. Which, guess we'll find out. Alright, it's dinner time. That's why it's 9. I gotta eat. So we got... No, he has too many viewers. I want to give someone a little love here. No, that's not what I meant.
So many people came in right at the end of the stream.
And he's done, so it doesn't matter. That person has 240 people viewing. Congratulations, good on him. Okay, Final Fantasy, Baldur's Gate 3. I still need to play Baldur's Gate 3. I have it, I just never played it. Unless you all have anyone that you want me to raid. You know, let's go Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Let's go back to the classics. I don't know who this person is, but they're playing a classic game. So let's check them out. Copy. Raid. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. Like always, I really enjoy your company. Yeah, so we're gonna continue this again on Monday. If I stream anything before then, just for fun, it probably will be War Thunder, I think is what it is, or Space Marine. Yeah, something like that. May do that if I have nothing better to do. But other than that, let's just count on Monday, and we'll get back into Mass Effect 3. But I hope you have a wonderful night and a blast of a weekend. I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Well, hope you had fun. Thanks for bringing your friends on then.